Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you niggas. Congratulations to the Baylor Bears, man. It was phenomenal. They just came out and punched Gonzaga in the mouth. Gonzaga could not do anything. They couldn't do anything to get going. It was terrible. It was real terrible for them. But the thing is that I liked is Baylor came out being physical. Exactly, Chris Cervantes. Exactly. Never bet on the white boy team. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Everybody was saying Gonzaga always choke. They always choke. They always choke. They always have a problem. They always have a problem closing the deal. Baylor defensively took them out the game. They took them out the game from the get-go. They took them out the game at the get-go. It was on the guards for Baylor just shut down the guards from Gonzaga, and then the white boy who's the center down low, who's been pretty good all year, can't think of his name. They just took him out the game from the get-go. He couldn't do anything. They shut him down. It wasn't gonna help him out at all. At all, man. So to me, it was a great game, man. Like, it was a great game from the get-go. Did I want it to be more? Yeah, such and such. I wanted to be a little more competitive, but but it is what it is. And we basically just saw like it was tough. Exactly. He doesn't do well against physical teams. Right. They played against scrubs, and that's what everyone's been saying. Gonzaga hasn't played nobody all year. They haven't played anybody. They were able to do certain things against certain teams, but this time around, it didn't work. It did not work at all. Now Baylor winning this, man, it's great because Texas is going crazy right now. Baylor just handled their business, and they basically they kept running the pick and roll against them. They hit some shots they needed to hit. They moved the ball. Baylor got hot from the three early, and they never looked back. They just kept hitting the three, and it was like, wow, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm proud of Baylor for doing what they had to do. Gonzaga they just choke all the time. Gonzaga they just can't. But the kid for Gonzaga, Jalen Suggs, he is going to be a baller. Right, exactly, Q Lee. The old NBA was Baylor, the new NBA was Gonzaga, but Jalen Suggs is going to be a problem. He's going to be a beast, and I think he's going to be fine when he gets to the league. He was straight. Yeah, Baylor was too long, too physical. They played inside out. They hit some shots they needed to hit, and they moved the ball. I love how they moved the ball. They kept the ball moving, going in the circle. Excuse me, going in the circle, hitting the guy with an open shot. Whoever got it was open. They gave it to him. And that's what I like. I like basketball like that. I don't like this new basketball where people just shoot the three, or if they're over here in the corner, they're going to pull up for the three or pull up on a fast break instead of running it to the basket. And Baylor was attacking the basket. Baylor kept attacking the basket, putting pressure on Gonzaga, getting back on defense, stopping them from getting through the lanes. And it was it was on and popping. It was on and popping. That game was great. I give that game a B+. I believe Gonzaga, I think they'll be back next year. I think some of their guys will be coming back. They'll be losing some people. But, Gonzaga always gets back to the tournament. They just don't know how to close the deal. They just lose all the time, especially the talent they got. What's up, Sterling?
What up?
Shoot, chilling. You saw the game?
Yeah, I saw it.
What you thought about it?
I knew Baylor was gonna win, because they got Mitchell, that guy right there, was incredible. The whole Baylor team was incredible, and I knew Gonzaga would slip up and choke. And because you gotta learn, like, Baylor played with tough competition in the conference, in the tournament.
Right.
And so, seeing that game was incredible with Butler, Mitchell, Teed, Flagger.
Yeah, they were physical with him. They got physical with him early, and then Gonzaga couldn't recover. And I think the white boy Timmy, his back was messing up on him, and they were stretching him out on the sideline. Too physical for him.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Nick?
What's cracking?
Dylan, what you thought about it?
Man, I had Baylor winning, so ain't nothing new.
What up, man? What up, y'all?
What up, Q Lee?
Not much.
Yeah, man. What you thought about it, man?
I knew Baylor was gonna win. Like I said in the chat, UCLA exposed Gonzaga.
Yeah, they did.
All their shots, everything was going inside. But Gonzaga looked up and hit the three to even tie to go to halftime. I'm not halftime. I mean overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew Baylor was going to win. But Baylor too, I just knew it.
Right. Well, that's good, man. They came back, but I just when I saw the beginning of it, I just knew Baylor was finna run away with it. It was just too physical. Gonzaga hasn't played against any physical teams, and Baylor was going against all the dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gonzaga wasn't.
Yeah, and if you even look at the history of Gonzaga, they always choke. They always
yeah.
So this game was done different.
They the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills, man. They can't win. They can't win.
Just like when they had Adam Morrison, and now that one dude on the team looked like Adam Morrison with the little goatee.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, they even did this when they had him. Had all that hype and always fold like a tent with the pressure on.
Well, they're going to hype up the white boy team, man.
Yeah,
the all-white boy team. Yeah. They got to hype them up.
Yep.
Interesting question came up earlier today, man. Like, me and my bro was talking about it. We was talking about James Harden and Steph Curry. And he said he felt James Harden's been better than Steph Curry, that if he had the team Steph Curry had, he would have had a chip.
That's interesting.
And he said also, because I was like, man, I don't know. And he was like, man, think about it. Like James Harden, when he first got there, he played with role players. He really didn't have nobody till his second year when he got the White, and he got them to the playoffs. He got Houston to the playoffs every year. He never missed a year.
Well, it depends on if you were to take Curry out and then put him on with Klay Thompson. It depends on who is going to decide they're going to be the first option. Who's going to be Batman and who's going to be Robin? Is Klay going to be Batman or is he going to be the Robin? It all depends, because we all know when the pressure is on, James Harden go fold like a team.
Right.
So even with that talent around, even with Donkey, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson and that bench they had, you know, with Barbosa and all, it all depends on the mental. It all depends who's gonna decide who's gonna be number one and who's gonna be number two out of him and Klay. And honestly,
Klay would be the closer. Like he would be the closer off top, and then Harden. And with this, Draymond could sit his ass in the post. And with Harden could run the 2-man game with Green. He could get Green some shots in the paint. He could open it up for the other guys. You know, and Harden wouldn't have really been doing nothing. Like to me, Harden is a point guard. I've been said that. He's just a point guard who can score a lot. Like to me, he runs it like Nash did. If you watch Nash and watch him, they're very similar, except Harden's bigger. That's about it.
But hold on, hold on. The way you just broke that down, I think it wouldn't work because Draymond is too small for the center position, even though he'll be down low. But
remember, they had Bogut then.
Yeah, and you had Bergeron, and they had
right.
Too.
Right. They had Lee and all them guys. He would make, to me, I think he would make them guys better than what Draymond does, just in my opinion. I think he could run the point better than Draymond.
Right, because if you know that we talked about this a while ago, that Steph Curry is really not that much of a traditional point guard. He's the Reggie Miller type who runs screens. He's a catch and shoot type guy. Yeah, James Harden is more of a floor general.
Everybody know that.
That's a pretty interesting comparison.
Just like Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard.
He's really a shooting guard in point guard's body.
Yeah. Dame Lillard he played like Iverson did. He's got Iverson mode. Him, you know, he's Iverson mode. Like he's you give him the ball, he's going 100, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah.
So that's
I see him on that Gilbert Arenas mode. Like Gilbert Arenas.
No, he way better than Gilbert.
No, not like crossing like just when it comes to scoring.
No, I think he's way better than Gilbert. Gilbert had a couple flashes, like a couple seasons flashes, like. But
Gilbert is he's streaky, man. Gilbert,
right.
If I
James more consistent with his scoring,
right.
If I had to say, what player that reminds me of Dame more, then you say, I would probably say, Damon Stoudemire.
No, I don't really see Damon. I don't really see him and Damon Stoudemire work.
I do.
Damon was quicker.
Damon
was a lot quicker.
Damon was quicker, but I think Damian Lillard, I think, has a better jump shot than
he has way better.
Yeah, he has a better jump shot. Yeah. But to me, their style is kind of like same to me.
But who would y'all say is better between James and Steph Curry? I got to think about this one.
I would take James. Dog. Like, because think about it. James could catch and shoot, and he could handle the ball. Defensively, he's not that bad. Everybody say he's terrible, but he's really not that bad. He can guard the big guys. Like when he was in Houston, they had him in the post. He guarded the big guys very well. His problem is against like guys like Dame and like smaller guards. Yeah. That's where his problem comes. But he could guard the twos. Depends on the two. Like if the two is like a 6'5", 6'6" guy or above, he could guard them, but he can't guard the guys like CJ and them. They're too quick for him.
Yeah.
So, but I would take Harden because I like Harden's game. I think he can score from anywhere. Steph's a great player too. Like, don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong with either one, but it's like I have to have the perfect team around Steph. If I don't have the perfect team around Steph, we're not going to go nowhere, and that's not an indictment against him. It's just that's just not his style.
You know what? I will have to agree because Steph he works a lot better in a fit, in a organized system. That's the years. And James Harden, you can just, he kind of is the system in a way, So plus James Harden, I feel like he, with the fact that he's able to take his defender off the dribble, gets to the next level, and also which that opens up lanes for everybody else. Yeah, I think he's also a better passer than Steph Curry is.
Yeah,
like he's more. Steph Curry is more of a catch and shoot type player.
Yeah.
I think
Andre, in the playoffs, Steph sometimes come up small. He has some big games, but majority it's been Clay. Clay's been the guy that just because that game 6, if you remember against OKC, Steph was having a terrible game. He had a terrible Oklahoma City series. Clay saved them, dog. That game 6 where Clay went on that hot streak and shot them out the gym. And even the other games. Now, I give you the one against Portland when he came back from the knee injury. Steph went off, but before that, Clay was balling. That's what I'm saying. Like, Steph has had some stinkers, and especially the championship. I love Steph, but the championship, the first time they played Bron and them, he had a bad series. And then the second time they played him, they were doing good, but it was mainly Draymond killing. Draymond was killing him down low. And that's why they suspended him. Remember, he was balling on the offensive end. That's when Dre was Dre.
That's when Dre could actually shoot the ball a little bit.
Right. Dre was killing them. And that's why they suspended him, and that messed the whole series up. So, not taking none from Steph, but dude, Steph has had some not so hot playoffs, dog. Personally.
That's a very interesting comparison, though. It's a very interesting comparison, though.
As I'm thinking about it now, I think I would take Harden over Steph.
Yeah, because I just feel like James Harden can do a lot more. You can do a little bit more on the basketball court than I think he impacts the game in a lot more different ways than Steph would.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. My brother just brought it up, and then I heard somebody on Ticket TV. I forgot his name, but shout out to him, man, and Ticket TV and all of them. Casino for life. Shout out to all of them. And he was just making the point, and my brother said the same thing. He said, like, dude, I would take Harden over Curry. Like my brother loved Curry. He always loved Curry. He loved Curry since Davidson. So he was like, dog, Harden a monster, dog. Like, I know he caved in the playoffs, but he was like, think about it. This dude handles the ball. He can give you 10 plus assists, plus 10 plus rebounds, and he can drop 50 or 60 on you.
At will.
It's like dog, like Steph, as far as shooting, he said Steph's probably the best of this era we've ever seen. But as far as scoring and dominating and could come off the picks, also can facilitate and go one-on-one when he needs to, man. He like, man, I'm going with James Harden.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Andre, I agree. But Chris Paul got hurt. Y'all would have beat Golden State if he ain't get hurt.
Yeah.
Y'all had a chance. Chris Paul got hurt. Then you got to think about the Dwight. Like I said, Harden to me is a complimentary player, but he's still a star, dog. I still would have him in the regular season. He could be that superstar. It's just the playoffs. That's when he turns into a complimentary player. But Steph, if you think about it, Steph got to have the right players around him, dog, to be successful. Because these past 2 seasons, it ain't been looking good for Golden State. Yep. And they haven't looked good at all. Like, and you're a 2-time MVP, unanimous. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying you're better than Isaiah, Magic, all of these guys, which I don't know what they smoking, but that's what they're saying.
Okay. Who would you take out of KD or Kawhi Leonard?
Kevin Durant.
I would take Durant because Durant is a problem, dog. Kawhi is.
I want to.
Kawhi is probably, I would say, a little more. He's probably just as skilled, if not more. But dog, KD's a freak of nature. We've never seen a KD. Like, he's 7 feet. He could handle the ball. And then when he got to Golden State, we didn't know he could pass like that because he was an OKC. This dude passing at an elite level, and then defensively, he's a great rim protector. Kevin Durant averages 1 block or almost 2 blocks a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Kawhi, as much as I love Kawhi, KD trying to play every game like this is, sometimes Kawhi got to sit out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And KD trying to play. If KD not for injury, KD would be out there right now.
Really, like Kobe Bryant said in his book, KD, after a couple years in the league, dog, he had no weaknesses. He has no weakness in his game. You can't really pinpoint any weakness in his game. I mean, shooting is on point. Post moves, he has incredible footwork. You know what I mean? Him being able to take 2 dribbles and stop mid-range and take it in, and pull up mid-range shot.
Yeah, dog. KD out him and Kawhi. I think KD mid-range, dog, is a little better, dog. I haven't seen nobody who hits the mid-range like on a pull-up like that since Kobe.
Since Kobe.
Yeah, and Kyrie, I'm about to put him in that same sentence too, because that Negro in the clutch, I don't know what it is. His intangibles go up to 100, and you cannot stop him. Yeah. I'm telling you, like tonight from the highlights, the Knicks was whooping they butt. Kyrie went off in the fourth quarter.
They ain't give Kyrie a run for his damn money.
Man, I don't know though. I think Kyrie a little better. I don't know. I think Kyrie a little better. Kyrie, like when he touched the ball, it's something. It's like you watching like old school. Like,
wait a minute, are we comparing Kyrie and Damian Lillard? He said.
Yeah, he said.
Offensively, Kyrie definitely had to
get. Do you realize that Kyrie Irving actually has a post game too as a point guard?
Yeah, dog. Come on. Kyrie got footwork. His footwork, I think, is better, dude. Like Dame
Plus, I think he's better at finishing around the basket too.
And Kyrie could go left, right, and not only that, I done seen Kyrie be triple team and he's still hitting that shot.
Man.
Off the fadeaway.
Y'all know Dame
triple team get pressed.
Yeah, Dame wrong.
Dame killing them.
Yeah, I ain't taking enough from Dame, but I don't know, cause Kyrie a monster.
Yeah, he is.
Dame. Here's the difference between Kyrie Irving and Damian Lillard. 9 times out of 10, in a pressure situation and you need a basket to win a game, Kyrie Irving is going to step up about most of the time. Kyrie Irving is going to step up a whole lot more than Dame. Dame, a lot of times, he'll take a whole bunch of ill-advised shots to shooting his team out the game. I've seen them. They were playing against the Lakers earlier this season, dog, and they were like up by about 15 points, 15, 20.
Yeah, I know what game.
Well, hell, who else gonna take the shots?
I mean, no, they were up. I mean, they were shooting themselves out the game.
Saying that. Nick's saying I watched the game.
Yeah,
that game they should have closed it out, but down the stretch, Dame was shooting the ball too much, and he should have utilized his teammates a little more. That's all he was saying.
Too much ISO.
Yeah, he's not saying the last second shot. We know Dame won't take it, but it was that Dame down the stretch cost them that game because they should have blew the Lakers out because they were killing them the first 2 quarters, and then the third quarter came. He started shooting crazy shots. Yeah.
But I do think Dame threw that in the bubble, man. I do think Dame threw that damn game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he threw that game. I believe it. I don't care what anybody say. I believe he did throw that game. He threw it.
Oh, yeah.
They went over there. They bought a couple of his CDs, threw him a bag. We need you out of here right now, man. We got to get him ready from Houston to OKC. You know what I'm saying? No, man. Man, they threw that series, dog, because come on, they was whooping everybody up, and then they just get to them. They like, man, we just gonna lay down.
For real.
Right.
No, I don't believe that. I believe he threw that game.
I don't believe it either, dog.
Yeah, good. What's up, Uncle Frank?
What's happening?
Hey, what you thought about the Baylor and Baylor and the gun chokers?
Man, exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Originally, when I picked my initial bracket, I had Gonzaga and Baylor meeting up in the finals, and I originally had Gonzaga winning. But throughout the tournament, the more I saw Baylor play and I saw that Mitchell kid, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's Baylor's time. I felt like I knew Baylor, the guard. They had too much. I knew that they were gonna have trouble in the backcourt because Baylor has three guys that can handle the ball and drive. Maceo Teague, Mitchell, and then the other guy, number 12, I think is number 1.
Yeah, they nasty.
And then I was like, I knew, Timmy's a real good offensive player for a sophomore. I know Kispert is an All-American, but I was like, Baylor is too big and physical down there. They got that number 11. He about 235 pounds of boudin straight out Louisiana, man. So,
you know who he remind me of? He remind me of Big Baby. He was just
he remind me of Grant Williams a little bit. Like if he'd be like 2 or 3 inches taller, he could be like Grant Williams from the Boston Celtics and the Tennessee Volunteers.
Man,
I knew Baylor's front court. I knew the front court was just gonna be too big and too physical, and the guys are too athletic. You know what I'm saying? Kispert and Timmy would have did better against some stiff white dudes. And then the backcourt, I knew them guards was just gonna be too physical. I knew Mitchell was gonna eat them up on the switches. What happened? So I knew it was gonna happen. But shout out to Baylor, man. Shout out to Scott Drew. He comes from a basketball family. His dad was a coach. His brother was a coach. He took a team at Baylor that was like one of the worst teams in the early 2000s. Took him 18 years, but he finally won the big dance.
Man, good for him.
And shout out to the new North Carolina head coach, man.
Yeah, Hubert Davis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Hubie.
Shout out.
Big shout out, man.
Shout out to Hubert Davis.
I'm happy they put a brother in the big time basketball program, dog. I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah, we finally got a brother, man, in North Carolina.
In North Carolina, that's gonna be something. Hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well.
I almost fell out my chair. I said, "Oh no, we got a brother in North Carolina."
Me too.
God.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. I said, "What?"
North Crack-a-Lacka at that, man.
I had to go Google it to make sure it was true.
Man, it popped up on my phone. I said, "What?" On AOL, on my AOL. I said, "What?"
Yeah, I saw it on ESPN. I had to go on my phone and Google to make sure that Roy Williams actually retired. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I couldn't either, man. Roy probably said, "I'm tired of this, man. I need to go drink some yak and smoke a stogie."
33 years, man. That man, he tired, man.
Yeah, I know. C-Pid, man. C-Pid and Andre Bailey. What's up? What did y'all think about
What's good, man?
Listen, dog, I don't want to hear nothing about no Gonzaga again.
Gonzaga.
No, it's Don Choker. It's Don Choker.
Don Choker.
That was a gun choker, man. Overly hyped, man. Overly hyped.
You put money
team,
on
bro.
Gonzaga, C-Pin?
Hell no.
Bet not.
He put money on Gonzaga.
He put money on Gonzaga.
You lose chips all the time,
C-Pin need to throw this whole year away so far, man.
For real.
Don't worry.
It's been a bad year for C-Pin.
I'm on vacation, bro.
He said I'm on vacation.
HD. I should have betted him on this one too.
Nah, C-Pin wasn't gonna take it this time. Nah. Don't worry, C-Pin. Y'all gonna come back, dog. Y'all gonna be all right.
Yeah, in the next 4 years.
Yeah, the Royals look okay tonight. So
Yeah,
you look like you be all right.
Yeah, Kansas City Royals, man.
Yeah,
I still got the Royals, man.
Yeah, looking all right.
Damn, I missed the damn boat, man. Damn.
Nah,
You missed it.
You
missed it. You missed it last night, man. We was wilding. You missed it, Q. You missed that bit.
Yeah, you missed it.
We had fun.
I was so busy, man.
Me and Dick was over here crying, dog. We was crying tears, dog, laughing. It was hilarious, dog.
Oh man.
They smoked Christian
between
dog.
Burundi and me, Burundi and T, then Rod B, and then LB. Man, it was bad.
Oh,
It was
yeah, it was bad. Rod B came in here, man. He was going good, and then he went full Rod
And
B.
he went Rod B caps
is.
on him. He brought out the good old Rod B caps on him. He be capping too, so you just know that.
Yeah, because he had made some of the
Rob B.
comments that we were straight at.
Man, it was
Too
terrible,
sensitive.
dog. He tried to say
What on Rob say, HD? What on Rob say, man?
he was still talking about that Mike Miller and T-Mac thing. Like I was telling him, dude, y'all had like with LeBron, I said y'all had Zadrunas Ilgauskas, y'all had Mo Williams, y'all had two legitimate number 2 and 3s. We had
Booby
Mike
Gibson
Miller.
too.
That was
That old
it.
Booby too.
And we still got to the playoffs. I don't want to hear that.
Remember they had Booby too, HD.
Yeah, they had Booby. They had Damon
Yeah,
Jones.
Booby was a fool.
The first Booby. Damon was the first Booby.
Yep.
They had didn't they have Larry Hughes?
Yeah,
Yep.
He's on there.
Dude, LeBron always had help. I don't get this. He always had help.
They always talking about that team being a bum team. That team didn't have no bum.
Man, that team wasn't bum team. They just needed a coach. Then they had Darius Miles, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
They had Darius Miles the first year.
Yeah.
And they had Carlos Boozer that year. They had other pieces. They had Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis
I
just
remember
came off the ball in the fall. Remember, he balled the last year. He was balling.
And they had Marshall.
Carlos was balling too. Cause remember, he was up there in Utah with Dan Williams.
Want DeJuan Wagner there too?
Yeah, he was there. Then he
I think so.
Yeah, he got
DeJuan got hurt.
DeJuan Wagner, Darius Miles.
Yeah, DeJuan was there in what, 02?
Carlos.
I want to say 02. I want to say 02.
Carlos Boozer.
Yeah, 03.
Hey man,
Boozer was a good additional piece. They just didn't know how to use him.
LeBron didn't know how to use him.
Right, that's why he went to Utah and became an all-star.
Remember him and Darren Williams were killing boy with that big pro.
And then they had AK-47.
Darren Williams, Boozer, Mehmet Okur, Young Karolinko,
Ronnie Brewer, CJ Miles, Millsap.
That Utah team was the truth, bro. That Utah team was good.
Man,
real
what the
good.
hell, the Carolina Panthers, boy, they done bumped their damn head.
I told Christian.
Sam over there now, bro. So you know Teddy Bridge out of there, bro.
Outlaw came on the video. It was so funny. He said he was on there with laughing emojis. He was like, "I told you, HD, we been had them bags packed."
So they finna trade old Teddy, man. Teddy gone, man.
But
Teddy might go to Washington.
Yeah,
that's what they need though. But Teddy not a bad quarterback though, bro.
I told
he's assistant quarterback. You got to put some pieces around him.
No, because I told Christian, y'all ain't gonna get no good. Y'all ain't gonna get no good players.
No, they not. No, they whitewashing. The Panthers are going full white mode.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
for
Christian Harden.
That shows you how deep.
Oh yeah, Christian mad, dog.
The racism is in the NFL.
I told him. I even told him. I told him from like, yo, y'all not gonna get a good play. Like y'all stuck.
Cause remember they got that head coach. That head coach was from Baylor. They head coach from Baylor.
He blew some games too last year. He trying to make Teddy be the scapegoat because he blew some games last year.
Of course.
It's like, man, you got to give that boy some weapons, bro. You got to give him weapons.
I don't like that. He trying to make him the scapegoat, and then he trying to say, well, Teddy wasn't doing. I need a quarterback to do this. I'm like, but aren't you an offensive coordinator type of coach?
Well, they
So
doing
that's
the same
Bro,
thing.
ain't this always the case for black quarterbacks? They always
Right.
try to mess it up and
Exactly.
stuff,
They doing
man.
the same thing to Lamar Jackson. They ain't put
Yep.
no receivers, no tight end. He running.
Nope.
The offensive players are designed for him to get like calling the same offensive players like the read option bull crap and like college football style.
Exactly.
You heard what Sam Watkins said. You heard what Sam Watkins said.
What Sam say?
Sam said, "Man, hey, you got to get open to give them time to get the ball to you. These guys weren't getting open for them." So
Yeah, shoot. When you got Hollywood Brown, don't want to run good routes.
Lamar Jackson been playing with third and fourth option wide receivers.
They trying to get Antonio Brown. I'm hearing they're going after him.
They're going after AB.
Yeah.
They need him. Lamar Jackson.
He got a Marine. He got a Marine for my city, and then he gone. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all
man.
good.
You know how it is. You know how you do us, Florida, man. You know you do us dirty, man.
It's all good though, HG. We go bounce back. Be like, God damn, man, that white boy did it again.
Tom Brady brought him on the team just to piss Arians off because Arians was calling him whack ass plays.
Yep, and he slapped him after that game.
Yep,
Like, bro, you run that again, I'ma slap you.
He did slap because Bruce was calling him master. Bruce kept saying, "Tom, what you want to do?"
So Brady, what you want to run out this playbook? I don't know. Let me figure it out. Go sit your ass over there.
They pull off a hell of a. They signed down everybody back. They pulled a hell of a move.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Everybody back, man. So
man, they try to run it back. We try to run it back again, HD. Trying to run it back again, man.
Hey, man,
we gonna see. Well, the NFC South gonna be trash because the Saints are transitioning. The Panthers, they went to Sam Darnold, and then the Falcons. Come on, we own the Falcons.
Yeah, so we should run our division. It's just
the Rams.
You got to worry about it. You got to worry about them damn Rams. Rams gonna be good for it.
The Rams always choke. They always choke when they get to the big game. They ain't do nothing since Kirk left. They ain't do nothing since Kirk.
Hey, but the 49ers gonna be good though. But I'm saying about the 49ers, they need a quarterback though.
They got a defense, but dog, like I'm not worried about it. Dog, Aaron Donald is a pass rusher. All you got to do is run the ball on the Rams. You'll beat them every time, dog.
I told boys that's how you beat pass rushers. You run at them.
Yep. Right. Aaron Donald can't shut the run. Aaron Donald's a great D tackle, but he's like Warren Sapp. They're pass rushers. All you got to do is run at them. They're going to try to run around blocks instead of taking on the
that hole going to be wide open.
Yep. I ain't worried about them.
Yep.
I ain't worried about San Fran either. They don't got no quarterback. They don't got no quarterback.
If San Fran get a quarterback, they'll be gravy.
Yeah, them boys would be fantastic.
But the Seahawks, the offensive line trash though.
Yeah, they line is horrible.
Yeah, they line trash, and then Russell.
That's the only weak link.
And then once again, HD, people want to criticize Russell Wilson for speaking out. Like, damn, look, man, I need some help on this line.
Yeah, he need help.
They want to criticize him. It's like, bro, this man.
Well, the thing is, nobody trying to criticize him. The thing with Russ is that this is how people look at it. They got rid of the Legion of Boom and Marshawn Lynch to basically open it up for you, and they feel like they've done a lot for everything, and that's how they feel. To me, it's like this. Russell, the thing he has a problem with, and it's not just the old line, it's that he wants control. He wants that control that Brady has and all of these other QBs get, the white boys get. But
you're black though, so you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes got this power. Pat Mahomes can say do whatever you want, but I'm trying to tell Russ, but your wife is black. You ain't got a white wife. They don't want you at the table.
Yeah, you got a white mom. You got a white mama, Pat.
Exactly. You're not welcome there. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like an all-white party. They trying to invite Nicholas Jacobs there. They ain't gonna do that shit. They like, we good.
I wouldn't
No,
want to
no,
be
no.
in there anyway.
We know Nicholas is gonna bring the ribs. No,
Right.
no, no
I
ribs.
wouldn't even
No.
Right.
want to be in there.
Dick gonna come in there, boy, with the big booty black chick that's darker than him. They gonna be
Yeah.
mad. They gonna be like,
Yeah.
you can't do it. We can't do it. You can't come. You gotta leave, nigga.
Right.
You gotta
Every time we invite Nicholas, he always brings the fine ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you have to bring cornbread
What up,
and
Esseon?
collard greens?
And
Collard greens.
hot
You don't
sauce.
want
Collard
that.
greens and cornbread.
Hey,
Yeah.
And
Baked
yeah,
beans.
Look,
Show
Nicholas,
cornbread,
Nicholas is going
like-
up
like
in there
that.
like, hey, Jay,
And
put
and
the
and the
spinners
good
record
What
on.
up,
potato
baby?
salad, not that
You know,
nasty potato salad.
what you were saying,
why he can't?
I don't put no
why he-
I
raisins
was
in
saying,
mine,
Nick
bro.
going
What's
up
going
in
on?
there talking about put the spinners record on.
HD.
Right.
he said Nick walked in there like, hey, put the spinners record on. White folks like, what
Put
is
that I'll be around.
spinners?
Put
What
that
is
I'll be around.
spinners?
HD. Hey, why he just can't bring hummus?
Right.
Yeah. Why can't he? Why does he always have to bring collard greens and neck bones? Why can't he just bring hummus and spinach and
I don't know, dude.
No, and everybody loves Zumas. Everybody
Right.
loves Zumas. Why are you picking Budweiser? Everybody loves Zumas.
hummus, dude? I mean, like totally.
Like, dude, man, I don't know, dude. Like, why mac and
Right.
cheese?
They
Like,
don't-
mashed
they
potatoes,
don't-
mac
they
and
don't-
cheese. What's that,
right.
dude? Like, we knew.
Russell, they mad at Russell for dropping that white girl and going black. They like, no,
Okay.
stay the course. You
Not
supposed
just
to
that,
like
you
Pat
go for
Mahomes,
Sierra too. You
white
know what I
girl.
mean? Not just that.
I mean, it's Sierra. Like,
Right.
Yeah, but she was dirty with Golden Tate, though. You feel me? And then Percy
Yeah,
Harvin
she
stepped
was.
up for Russell,
She
and
was
they ended up
smashing- yeah,
trading
she was
him. So that's
smashing
a
Golden State.
whole nother thing.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Percy
Sure.
Harvin smoked Mr. Hot though, man.
But yeah, of course. But for the brothers that came in, I wanted to direct that question that was the HD asked as well. You know, between who do y'all think is overall the better player between Steph Curry and James Harden?
Steph Curry.
Talking about this year or overall?
Well, ever since
Overall. We talking about overall.
since the Warriors lost to the Hawks.
Well,
so
I can't
James
say
Harden.
I can't say Steph. I mean, that's a hard comparison because I mean Steph is a systemized type of player. James
Yep.
Harden is a player that came in the system where they were looking at him like you are a go-to guy. Steph hasn't been in that situation before until this season.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I mean, if we going off that,
Steph's the better shooter. I feel like James might be the better one-on-one
better
player, though.
Yeah,
James
better
Harden-
decision maker.
James
But the only
Harden
thing
is-
about James, like I told HD, is the playoffs, bro. It's the playoffs.
He turned into choking.
But if,
I'm
Well,
telling
Steph
you, bro.
choked in the playoffs.
we
You know,
looking
I'm in Houston, bro. I've been seeing this for
looking
8
at-
years. I'm like, come on, bro. You got to
if you
step
looking
up,
at
man.
Steph and James
No.
Harden individually as a player, I would say James Harden is a more complete player than Steph and Curry.
Yeah.
I would say that.
But you gotta think about it. Steph.
Well, that's because
used to choke in
James
the
Harden is
playoffs,
bigger
too.
and can do more things with his size. Because James Harden, like you said, he
Exactly.
was down there banging with Blake Griffin and shit because he's like 225,
Exactly.
230 pounds.
Right,
You
right,
know what
By
I'm saying?
6'5",
So,
2 something,
and
and shoot.
6'5".
I mean,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
a
Also-
legit 6'5".
Yeah,
Hey,
for sure.
So, hey, my question is: let's say Steph Curry got drafted on a team like the New York Knicks, or let's say he was in the same situation as AI and James Harden. Do we see Curry doing a different? Do you see a different player than who he is right now, or through his career?
Through his career, yeah, because the Knicks is a terrible organization and the system isn't, you know what I'm saying, ran and
Yeah, Mike
designed like
Nolan.
Golden
Mike
State.
Nolan
So it
for
would
sure.
be different, but Stephen Curry still would have shined. You know what I'm saying? He was destined to shine.
But you gotta look at it like this. I feel like if Curry would have went to the Knicks at that time, you gotta think about it. Woodson was the coach. Woodson has stability.
Yeah.
Coach,
identity.
what is the coach? Yeah.
So
Yeah, Wilson was good though. It just they ain't
Woodson-
give him no time to
it would've
develop.
He still would have been
Mr.
a
Phil
system
Jones.
player. He still would have been a system player what he is now with Woodson in charge. So you know what I'm saying? So like if y'all get what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Yeah.
I hear you.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I feel you,
he
Q.
wouldn't-
I feel
he
you.
was just destined to be what he is now, which is a system player. I don't think
Right.
he would have been a one-on-one, a one-on-one player or an ISO player or Like,
No, he
I don't
always
think
was a
he's
system
built like
player.
that.
Even
Because
at
you gotta think about it.
Davidson, he was a
Injuries.
system player.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
he had all
Even in
kind of
Davidson, he
injuries.
was. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't think Curry would have been all this and all that. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You know what I mean? He has to have a system around it. He has to have talent.
He would have shined, but I don't think it wouldn't have been as impactful
No,
as it was in Golden
he
State.
wouldn't. I don't think he would
Yeah, I
have
agree.
like that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
It
with
wouldn't be as
Steph,
impactful.
I gotta put Steph with certain type of players.
Yeah.
James Harden, I could throw the ball out there and put James with any type of 4 guys. And those guys, he's gonna maximize those guys. I've seen him do it with Daniel House, Eric Gordon, all
I've seen, man, you and HD, you know, I'm in Houston, bro. I seen it for 8 years. I'm like, bro, he turned shitty players into good players.
That's why I say James Harden is a better complete player.
Yeah, it just when the playoffs start, that nigga turned to a pumpkin.
Now, if I have the team set and I got the right players around, and I'm throwing Steph in because he'll know how to maximize the system to me better than what James do.
So that leads to the who runs a better offense between those two individually.
Well, it's a different offense because if you think about it,
it's different.
James is the offense. You know what I'm saying? You know,
he is instant offense in the regular season.
It's the same argument we had with Kobe and Tim Duncan. Like I was telling my brother, is that Kobe Bryant, I could put Kobe anywhere and he's going to elevate your guys. Like whether they're trash or good, he can elevate them because I've seen him do it. Tim Duncan has to have a guy like a Tony Parker. He's got to have a Manu. He's got to have
as great as
David Robinson in different pieces to maximize his talent. Because remember, those Spurs teams, people act like them Spurs teams in '99 and in the 2000s weren't that good. Like they were already
good. You had
they
Sean
just
Elliott.
needed him to step in and just be the icing on the cake.
They always had a built system.
Right.
He had
they had McDice and all them boys, man. So
Mr. Brian McKnight, Antonio McDice.
No, he had Avery Johnson. Yeah, that's what it was.
Before he fizzled out.
This one may come to you too. I hear the shot over you. 3. Pass it to me.
Oh man, it's good though, man. Man, that 99, man, that team was good, bro. I can't even lie.
That team was good. That's what I'm saying. That the Spurs teams, people act like the Spurs teams
it was just trash, bro. It just, you ran him against that African. The African had to show him.
Y'all like
Ruti, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Right.
Give me the ball.
Did y'all like
I'm going to embarrass the animal on his
as a basketball player?
MVP night.
What'd you say?
What you say?
Oh, I see. I'm going to embarrass the MVP on his MVP night. Just give me the ball.
Sean, what you said, Sean?
We embarrassed this boy.
Y'all like Bruce Bowen as a basketball player. Like, did y'all like him or did y'all feel
he's a great defender, but he was dirty than a motherfucker. But he was just the kind of guy that you needed on your team to win.
Bruce Bowen should have played in the '80s, nigga. You know,
he's a great.
That something done was tough.
He would have fit in the '80s, dog. They would have loved him for any team. Bruce would have been. He was dirty. He would hit you. He would be in your ear saying you ussy with that little light voice. And
when you would shoot a jump shot, he would slide his foot from under so you land on the
edge. People underestimate Sean Elliott though. HD.
He was a good player, but he's dirty.
I said people underestimate Sean Elliott, man. That boy was good.
That's why my name is
Sean Elliott was an all-star.
Was an all-star. Ray Allen before the Ray Allen hitting that corner.
Yeah, man. Sean was that dude, bro.
Man, Sean was a monster.
Sean will light you up and lock you down.
Yeah, that was nice.
Come on.
Yeah, Sean was a fool, man. I think he had kidney disease or something.
Man,
The way he had to cut his career short.
Really?
I'm sick of this.
Hey, since you brought up all those players, you got to put some respect on Avery Johnson too, the point guard. Basketball is like a good pot of gumbo. When it's really cooking, it's cooking.
Talking about basketball, you gotta mix it.
Man, I could have fought Avery, little short Negro.
Hey, but he was mean.
Basketball.
Man,
That's what a point guard is. You don't need a point guard to score a lot of points. You need a point guard like Avery Johnson who can play lockdown
be
defense,
like a quarterback,
facilitate, get guys open, and know how to hit them in rhythm. That's the kind of point guard you need.
Exactly.
That's what point guard play is about.
I'm sick of this. This Asian quote unquote movement bullcrap now with the doggone I know y'all know about the cornerback with the tweet. Man,
you talking about Davis when he talking about he said some racial slurs about the Asian community?
They just doing that to stop the black movement and all of that.
That's all.
That's all.
Exactly.
Because black people on the back burner, they want to talk about Asians. I'm like, dog, y'all allowed to do whatever y'all want. Asians, y'all have people somewhere oppressed, but y'all oppressed by dumb stuff. Like us, we were oppressed for 400 some years. You guys were being oppressed being done like this.
Yeah, we oppressed with systematic racism.
Right. We systematically can't get ahead.
It still is.
You guys still can't. You guys can go tomorrow and get a loan and go get whatever y'all want.
And bring it right to the black community, and we'll show love.
Yeah, right, and then you got these dumb black dudes like D Wade and them coming out like we're for the Asian community. I'm like, well, stay y'all ass over there. The next race trade we got, we trading y'all over there. Y'all can stay.
Well,
Where was D Wade when they was attacking black women in the nail salons? Where was D Wade when they was attacking black women in the hair salons?
No.
Right.
You know why?
Right.
Y'all know why Dwayne Wade did what he did? Far as with the Asian, y'all thinking, it's just TNT and his job. No, it's not that. You got to remember, Wade has a little part ownership and own a piece of the Japanese company, Lei-Ning.
Yeah, that's okay. So he has to say that.
Yes, he has to.
Gotcha.
He owns he has a Stephen Curry deal. How Stephen Curry owns a little bit of Under Armour. He owns a little bit of Lei-Ning.
Okay, I got you. So he can't really just
big time player.
So he can't go against the grain.
Uncle Frank, what was you saying?
I was saying, where was Dwayne Wade when they was attacking? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
bro.
I was saying, where was Dwayne Wade when they was attacking black women in the nail salons when all that drama was popping off? Where was Dwayne Wade when they was attacking black women in the hair salon trying to buy weaves and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Where was all the upcry? You know what I'm saying? And the outcry for all that.
Exactly. What was LeBron at? Cause LeBron show can tweet about the NCAA championship, but you can't treat on social injustice.
Right.
He tweeted about it.
And then where was he?
Tweet about it when it's popular. You know
you tweeting about Baylor foul call. I'm like, bro, what was this against Black Lives?
Not the women.
Yeah.
And then the coach, you heard the coach just gave him the business and said, I ain't never seen him take back a call.
Exactly.
Word.
Oh, you talking about the coach from UConn?
Yeah, gave him business.
I ain't hear that. For real?
Yeah, he said that. The coach said, well, I ain't never seen him give back a call, basically knowing that he get all the damn calls.
Yeah. Complaining. Wrote a letter to the referees before he got in the bubble. I'm not getting foul calls.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Them Baylor girls, man, they would have got the business. They would have had to come to the house. I had to do home ready. I had to look.
Don't worry. Daddy's here. Daddy's
right
here.
There, Waco, man. You right there.
This nigga ass, man.
Oh yeah,
Daddy's here.
AD said,
take a ride to Waco. I didn't know they was bad like that, especially
especially the one that one more.
That mess. I was like, wow.
HD, how far you stay from Waco?
I think I'm less than I don't know. I gotta see. I'm far away. I'm like by Mexico, dude. Everything.
Because you in El Paso, so
right. I'm by Mexico, so that's a long drive.
It'll take you probably about 5 or 6.
Yeah, you right. You right next to. You right next to the border.
I'm in Akron, so it'll take me about 2.5.
Black people don't play about gas money, dude. You know, so it gotta be a guaranteed.
It'll take me 2.5 to 3 to get up there. Because it's up there by Austin, so yeah.
And another thing.
It's a small town though too. It's small.
And another thing.
Detroit T, what up?
That's my boy.
Detroit in the building.
Yeah, and another thing, I'm tired of this.
Oh yeah, we good, bro.
We good. How you felt about the game?
I told you.
Texas pride, baby. Texas pride, man.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm sick of that too.
We're gonna call him Don Choke, T. That's their name, Don Choke.
But you know the thing that gets me, HG, it's like all year they've been overhyping them, bro. Like, oh, they the best.
Because they got the white boys on the team. They got that white boy.
Man, I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
They gotta promote them. You know how the story goes.
It's the same shit they did with Adam Morrison when he's in Gonzaga.
Exactly.
About 15 minutes ago.
Shoot, T said that last night talking about it like they was hyping that Adam Morrison guy up. They chose.
Yeah, remember Keith Van Horn from Utah, and you see what happened to him when he played against Kentucky.
And Michael Jordan was stupid enough to take him in the first damn pick.
Well, Michael did
that was so dumb.
Tickets, dog, because you know North Carolina, they love white boys up there.
Oh, for sure, they love white boys.
So that's the reason why.
I was surprised on the hire though. With Carolina hire Hubert Davis.
Man, you had Tyler, the first black coach, Tyler Hand, bro. God damn.
Let's see how many.
Oh, Psycho T.
Crazy. Hey T, who would you pick out of James Harden and Steph Curry?
Wait, say that again.
Who would you pick out of James Harden and Steph Curry?
I mean, just who do I like better? Who I think is a better player
overall? Who do you think is a better player overall? Yes.
Like, who would you take?
Probably James Harden.
I told y'all, man. T watched the game, baby. Detroit.
Yeah, he's a natural. Don't get me wrong, he's a natural point guard, but like I said, HD, I want to see what you do in the playoffs. There's it.
Okay, I got you, but Curry done had some stinkers too in the
playoffs. That's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm saying. Curry not the big, huge playoff performer.
Right.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but like I told HD, I've been looking at this nigga for 8 years. I'm like, goddamn, Harden.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, like Curry, dude. Like if it wasn't for Clay and like the bench they had,
of course, and the wrestler,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Harden basically he was the only dude on the Rockets for years. You know what I'm saying? He was the least getting them playoffs, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I think he gonna do well up there in Brooklyn because he doesn't have the spotlight on him, so he can just play point guard and just have fun.
He's a complimentary player, just like
he
Curry
is.
But he can step into that role when it's time to step into it. Curry can't do it. He can't step into that role. Like if I give Curry the ball, dude, play for your life like Kobe was doing during them years. Man, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, and then Harden can create his own shot.
Right, he created his own shot. And
he
give other guys a shot.
He can get to the rim.
He's a matchup nightmare though, bro. When he mentally focused, he gonna be a defensive nightmare.
And dude didn't being a scoring threat that he is, you know, he's able to garner the most attention on the basketball court, which opens up lanes for his teammates to score as well. And he's
breaking record.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. His IQ basketball IQ is off the charts. For LeBron, no.
Oh no, he better than LeBron is, dog. He passed way better than LeBron does, though. I seen Harden do a pass the other day. It was like, I mean,
what's the status on KD when he's supposed to be coming back?
He was supposed to come back today, but they sat him out.
But they sat him out. He'll be back the next game, I believe.
Harden got hurt. Seems like they're taking their time.
Harden got hurt in the game. I think he's gonna be out a couple of weeks now. But Kyrie closed the deal. He came back. He dropped 40 on him.
Okay, they still got the white boy Harris though. They can still drop buckets.
Man, Kyrie a monster, dog. That boy, I don't know what it is about the fourth quarter, but Kyrie, he wake up in the fourth quarter like it's like he's sleeping, and they like Kyrie fourth quarter. I'm up, coach.
Give me the ball.
His name is not Kyrie. His name is Flat Earth.
Yeah, Flat Earth.
Yeah, like you said, AC Flat Earth.
I be on every interview. I agree with everything he says. The earth is flat.
Then the earth is flat. That boy got one of the best handles in the business.
It is flatter than a woman Asian. It is flatter than an Asian woman's ass. It is flatter than an
Asian woman's ass.
Boy, Kyrie handle game.
Kyrie Irving got a string on that ball, bro.
I would say the earth is flatter than an Asian woman's ass. That's how flat the earth is. Shout out to
Kyrie. Man, that boy Kyrie a monster though, man.
What up, Q?
HD, man, did you see this? What Brady just did?
What?
He done broke another record. His rookie card done sold for $2.2 million.
Who that?
Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Say it again, man.
It's still a little tender for him.
Yeah. Man, did y'all hear about what Paul Pierce did, man?
Dog, leave it alone.
Paul Pierce came out
on his day off.
Good. Paul Pierce,
how the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I'm just saying though, it's just like, come on, bro. You know, you on the platform, major platform like that.
No, he got fired, but dude, Paul came up there like coming soon. He's straight and watch what happens coming soon. So like I think Paul has something on the low, like getting put in the play. Because
it's rumored that he might go to bar school.
I think Paul Pierce is one of them dudes, man. He's a genius basketball player, but real life.
that boy's a goony goon, man.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, bro.
Money gonna be there, T.
Brothers, black folks usually don't come out with a video after they got fired, still smiling and like they good.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we are.
He was telling him he was gonna get fired during the live stream. He just saved the fakes. You know,
you gotta realize too. He still got that NBA money too, though. He still got that NBA money.
I'm just saying he wasn't trying to get fired. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of the things that happened. He had an Easter liquor.
Right.
He had it on Easter liquor. Who was tripping?
Everybody knew it was like, bro, you work for Disney, bro.
You already know how they do, especially black folks.
But
shoot,
he was probably
there wasn't no eggs, that was ass.
Hey, I give that girl a B minus, dog. She should have a little better than that.
That was terrible, Dad.
She should have had it on Paul's
half-ass twerking.
Yeah, she should have been dropping it on Paul Pierce's head.
See, the type of strippers you have, man, kind of shows, man, you might be down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You better believe he probably had to do hard.
Yeah, that's amateur night right there.
Off camera.
He was smoking the Duhan during the thing, I believe. That was Duhan.
That man had that Easter wine, man. He was tripping, man.
He was flashback into that last second shot he hit over Bron. He was like,
cold blooded.
I'm the speaking of cold blooded, did any one of y'all just any one of y'all get a chance to check out that versus lately? Just after it went off and everything, y'all check it out.
I didn't get a chance to check it out.
I didn't have a chance to check it out.
They said everybody saying it was on point.
That was the best verses that's the best verses that they've ever had.
Cool. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I saw the Ozzy brothers in the meat coat looking clean.
Yeah, all run.
Ron, Ron's going. I still pimp out.
Ron could be 155 years old and still smooth.
Hey, speaking of last night too, man. Salute to HD, Dad, because that live stream last night was hilarious. Man.
I ain't get a chance to get on it, bro.
That was the best one yet, dog. I told Q, I told Q that I'm like, dog, you missed the best live last night. You had T and Burundi going at it. Then you had Rob B in here with the most enormous caps.
Rob Burundi.
So what T and Brody went at us for?
No, the Burundi caps, dog. It's the Burundi.
Yeah. He wanted to know why I go so hard because he be capping and shit.
He had to let him have it, huh?
And then Uncle Frank shielded. He said, "I'm gonna get you a sombrero, man."
No, that wasn't even the best one. That wasn't even the best one, dog. He freaking called Burundi the Prince of Cap.
Oh yeah,
I ain't hear that.
No, he said, "Hey Q, Uncle Frank said, dog, you the Prince of Cap Munda."
That shit was hilarious.
No, but wait, what was he saying before that about a woman?
No. He said, God damn.
Go ahead, Sterling.
He said because he was saying about he went to Nigeria and then he saw this Nigerian girl and he was talking about the way he said baby, like baby.
Oh no, he was trying to cap on LB about it. He told LB he need to get out the strip club and get him a good woman. You ain't gonna find no good woman at the strip club. He went to Nigeria and all that. He was saying them women just gonna serve you. You know what I'm saying? He wanted a girl to stimulate his mind. But I came with that Arsenio Hall. I'm like, Burundi, you the Prince of Kamunda. You need a woman to have a firm backside and breasts like cassava melons.
I'm done, dog.
I'm done.
No.
That's right.
It was bad, dog. Burundi did the business.
But Q, you had asked me who do I think won between EWF and the Isley brothers, dog. Nobody lost, dog. Nobody lost. Dog. Even though Earth, Wind and Fire, in my opinion, is the greatest group of all time, the greatest band to ever freaking touch God's green earth, nobody lost.
Okay, so it's good entertainment.
Who won that battle between Cassidy and what you call it?
Cassidy.
I
went back to listen to him against Arsenal, man. He beat Arsenal too. I don't know what LB talking about.
Here's the thing with that.
What was that line Hitman said on Cassidy? He said it's a super
Here's the thing with Cassidy and versus Cassidy. Even though he really didn't have to switch his flow up, the thing is Cassidy didn't know how to work the crowd. You know what I mean? And really, that's what you got to do these days. It's not just about no more. You got to cater to the crowd a little bit more, show a little showmanship. And this battle, he did that a lot more.
Definitely for the crowd. Definitely because he comes from the
but I knew Cassidy.
He comes from that early 2000 era, and some rappers today they not gonna listen to a guy like Cassidy.
But
now it's new generation.
Too lyrical. Too lyrical.
Exactly, because if it
Man, this new generation trash. Though. I know
because
all the young bucks in here, but this new generation
like
battle.
for example, dude, a lot of these battle MCs, they wouldn't. A lot of them that it's just they don't have any real rhymes that stand out. It's just about just straight up disrespect, aggression. How many ways I could shoot you? How many ways I could kill you? Fuck your mom. Like, excuse my language, but nothing that really stands out. No wittiness. Nothing.
No creativity.
No creativity.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
just
a lost
told
art, bro. You hit it right on the head, Nick. You hit it right on the head, bro. No creativity, bro.
Yeah, like I had told Sino this. I'm like, dog, if you put them in the 90s or in the 80s, they wouldn't survive.
They'll get killed.
Oh,
bro.
Somebody like a doggone, like this Hitman Holla dude going up against somebody like Redman or Method Man or Capadonna or something.
Bro.
The Hitman was always
get the life preserver.
He was the weakest guy on Wilding Out.
And plus, he's a part of Nick Cannon. He's a part of Nick Cannon's little crew with Prince, Charlie Clips, and Conceited in them. And he's not even the best in that crew.
Oh, okay.
DNA.
Charlie Clips is better than all of them on there.
I like DNA.
Charlie Clips, though. That's my boy, man.
Charlie Clips.
That boy can really flow, though, bro. Clips got something.
He got that delivery, Andre.
Yeah,
that
bro.
Delivery is, I ain't heard that in a long time. His delivery.
Clips had me rolling, man.
Yeah. Oh God, Clips is dirty. Him and Conceited killed that all about the Benjamins freestyle. I was like, oh my God. They smashed
that. Yeah, Charlie Clips, DNA. I like DNA too. He could spit.
Prince Easy is a monster too, dog. Prince Easy is a monster, dog. I was listening to him the other night.
Sue Surf is another one I like. That nigga Sue Surf, K Shine.
Yeah, Sue Surf is straight. I like him. Arsenal just be yelling to me, dog. Like he just be yelling and yelling.
Arsenal is mostly just disrespecting,
Yeah, he's the most disrespectful battle rapper.
But lately, he what I've seen from him, he has gotten a little. He's gotten a little better from the battles that I've seen. A couple of them, he's gotten a little bit better.
He's all right to me. I never liked him. I just thought he was just yelling all the time, like y'all. Damn.
The way you see him talk, you just like wanted to punch him.
Imagine, dude, it's like guys like Terrell said, if LL Cool J or KRS-One rap in this era right now, they will walk through this entire league. Entire
run circles around these young cats, man.
Because KRS-One and LL, they still got it.
Oh yeah, LL still got it.
Oh man, LL did a freestyle the other day on Instagram back then, and he killed it.
I remember that freestyle.
If you're a great MC, if you're incredible lyricist,
your talent never fades, bro.
That stays with you.
Yeah,
it's muscle memory. Back, it's all muscle memory.
Yeah, man. But I mean, the new era, they got some people that's straight up.
You got some young cats that got some heat.
Also got to grow.
I don't know, man.
I just think he's overrated. They be overrating him to me.
No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, most definitely. I agree. But he's become a little seasoned lately. He's gotten a little better.
Okay, that's good. I thought I had to turn down the radio.
Out now. Like it's hard to keep up with it. There be so much average artists that are making music and rapping. There's only a few.
The beats be nasty. It's just the lyrics be horrible.
Battle rap scene, man. I just can't. I don't know. I ain't in love with it, man.
I agree.
Like Nick says, how many times I can kill you? How many times,
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's niche. It's niche, right? It's going through a niche phase right now.
For sure.
Like if you really if you're gonna be into it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't casually watch it. You gotta be watching that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of what they talk about happens in the community. You know what I'm saying? So they be talking about other battles. They be talking about all kind of stuff that it's gonna go over the casual fan's head because
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That
but
as
one
somebody
thing,
that into it like that, they
the
don't know
one thing
all
I,
that. So,
one thing I can give some battle rappers though is to remember all that shit that you saying. Man, that takes some memory skill. Right? It's crazy how they can
yeah,
remember all that.
I mean, it's a skill to have. Like, you know, that's kind of like it's a different kind of presentation. That's why a lot of times rappers go on there and they kind of get trash because it's a different kind of
It's a
setup.
different element.
It's a different approach to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, dude got to be like the reason Cassidy lost his last battle because he wasn't sharp. He was forgetting his lines. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know his timing was off. You know what I'm saying? Or his how he wanted to structure his rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I'm saying? But you see this time around, he was a lot sharper. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on point with his shit. You know what I'm saying? He made sure all his punchlines connected. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he has to stay afloat because you know, like them dudes, they be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he don't. He, you know, them dudes, they be like you said, they got the gun bars is just like one whole section, like that's like required, like a standard. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have gun bars. You know what I'm saying? So like it breaks down differently, like their performance. You know what I'm saying? But he has to come. He comes with the rapper aspect of I'm just going straight kick bars. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Instead of the entertainer aspect.
Rhymes, you know,
Hey,
a lot of
T, but how do they like?
He's gonna come that way. He has to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't 2003.
It's gonna be
You know what I'm saying?
pick in the NFL draft.
You said what?
Who you think's gonna be the second pick in the NFL draft? Like we all know the number one pick gonna be Trevor Lawrence. Who you think's gonna be number?
Of course, yeah. Trevor gonna be the number one pick.
I think it's gonna be. Hold on, let me look at the who's in the top 10 again. Hold on, I got it right here.
Who has the number 2 pick on Q?
The Jets. Oh, it's gonna be Zach Wilson. The Jets gonna get Zach Wilson, and the Dolphins probably gonna get Kyle Pitts. That's what I think.
Ooh, they get that boy Kyle Pitts. That boy Kyle.
I think the Falcons.
Kyle was a good dude, bro.
I think the Falcons gonna get Devontae.
Yeah.
Oh, Devontae from Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devontae.
Hey, Devontae, that dude, man. Devontae is sweet, man. That boy nice.
Going to the Bengals.
Nigga though.
Huh?
Pitts is that nigga.
Yeah, Pitts that.
Oh yeah, Pitts a bitch. I'm a Gator fan. I know HG don't like the Gators, but hey, man, that boy nice, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't like the Gators, but I admit,
we got some talent out there, bro. That boy Pitts was nice, bro.
Dog that we've seen in a while. I don't like the Gators, but I tell the truth.
But one thing about you though, HG, you gonna always keep it real. Talent recognized. Hey, if you talented, you talented.
Yeah, I mean Pitts is raw. I don't like Florida, but Pitts is raw. I like Emmitt Smith played for Florida. I used to root for him because he was from Pensacola. My sister went to the school he went to.
Shout out Pensacola.
So Emmitt Smith, like, man, I respect talent. If you talented, dog, I give you your respect. I can't hate you. Gonna be honest. You wrong.
Man. That's why you my bro, man. Because you gonna keep it 100.
You see what
as long as you ain't
100, man.
He ran a 4.4.
You could put him wide out. You could put him to the tight end. You could put him in slot. You could put him anywhere, bro.
245 and run a 4.4 like that.
Yeah, but he got to be crazy. You got to be able to take the hits, man, because they're going to be doing all type of dirty stuff.
There were some questions about his durability.
Yeah, his durability is the only question.
That's the only question.
That's the only question. Like, he looking like Achilles, man. You hit him in that Achilles, it's over.
Man, for real, man. And if Tua can just stay healthy and they get him a running game and they get him a system, Tua can be all right, man.
Tua gonna be another Chad Pennington. He gonna be Chad Pennington.
But Chad wasn't no slouch though. That's one thing I can say about Chad.
Chad got hurt a lot too.
So that's the only thing. That's the only thing. If he didn't get hurt, Chad would have been nice.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Chad had a nice arm. I mean, shoot, he just kept getting hurt.
Chad Pennington, I remember that.
Like I said, that's the only question about Kyle Pitts, man. Other than that,
yeah. Other than that, though, everything is A1.
You can put him anywhere on the field.
Yes, sir. Anywhere on the field, and he go shine. And he go shine.
He's Megatron. He's Megatron. He gonna be just like Megatron.
But to me,
he's a baby Megatron, man. Meg was that dude, man.
Megatron already. Have you seen his route running ability?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he can run routes.
But Megatron was a problem, dog. Megatron was jumping over 4 people.
Man, and this thing, dog, he came from a school where they run the option.
Right, he came from an option school.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. That's crazy.
Man, did you see the wingspan he got? Kyle Pitts?
Yeah. I ain't see the wingspan.
Man, he got the longest wingspan out of anybody for the past 15 years. He broke DK Metcalf record. Wingspan out of any wide receiver in the past.
This thing, that's a big red zone target, bro.
Man, and he already be catching over double coverage already.
That's a big red zone target, man.
And everybody was thinking like, oh man, wait till he play Alabama. He ain't gonna do nothing. Man, he destroyed Alabama.
Yep.
Alabama was double teaming and he was still killing them.
He was still catching. I dog on defense was trash that game. I'm like, man, these niggas sorry in the mud.
Hey man, Q, man. Hey Q, I'm sorry, dog. I gotta take Kyrie over Dame Lillard. I'm watching this.
Kyrie.
This is
man, Kyrie is a better finisher with the rim and a better ball handler, bro.
Kyrie,
he is a better ball handler.
That boy Kyrie the truth, dog.
Saw what he did to the Knicks today. Oh my God, dog.
I ain't taking nothing from Dame, but that boy, you give me Kyrie, bro. Give me Kyrie.
Man, Dame Lillard, the Bay, everything, but Kyrie Irving, dog.
Yeah, but Kyrie is that dude, though, bro. It's like the next level, bro.
Yeah, Kyrie,
it's like the next level, bro.
Yeah, the Earth is flat for real, dog. For real.
And this thing, HD. This thing when he was giving Steph the business and he messed up his kneecap.
Oh man,
hey,
man, if he ain't never messed up his kneecap, bro.
Hey, who would y'all take out of Ice Trader gang or what you call it, or the one for the Suns who HD don't like?
Booker, I'm taking Ice Trader, dog. I don't like Devin Booker, dog. I don't like.
You talking about the close out of game?
I'm talking about
overall. I'm taking Ice Trader, dog.
Devin Booker.
I like Devin, but I think Trey. It's something about Trey, man.
Yeah, Trey got more dog in him, dog.
Yeah, man.
Right now, dog.
You gotta figure, man. When Trey was in Oklahoma, bro, he was giving boys the business.
Devin Booker over here crying about a double team. Like, come on, dog.
And then you know, I'm a Kentucky cat, man. When he was at Kentucky, he really wasn't shining like that, bro.
He wasn't. That's what I'm trying to say.
He was not shining like that, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah,
and then they tried to compare him to Kobe, dog. That's what pissed me off,
man. You got to give it to Trey, man.
He scored. That motherfucker did score that 70 points. That shit was crazy.
I mean, yeah, dog. He dropped 70, but I mean, I don't know, dog. Like the Celtics,
I would take
weak defense that night. They were playing weak D that night, man.
Still lost though too, so it don't even really matter.
I think they when they did the breakdown of that, he took like 6 dribbles all night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I like Trae Young and Devin Booker, but Trae Young definitely got more dog in him.
Oh yeah.
Well, since you brought up that little 71 point game, do you realize that the Phoenix Suns still lost that game to Boston?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, he was saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sean said he balled, but they still lost. But I'm just saying, it's like I don't know, dog. I don't like that nigga, dog. Hey, you can call me a hater. Hey, whatever. F that nigga. Like we could be out. Devin Booker, HD. We can make some money off
You know why? No, y'all. Hey, audience.
Everybody everyone has their own preference as a basketball player. That's all.
He really don't like Devin Booker because he's a mulatto. That's why he don't like him. That's why he don't like him.
No, that ain't the reason.
But wait, he said he's going with Trae Young. That's the same thing.
Trae Young, light skin.
Right.
Trae Young,
mulatto.
Trae Young, light skin.
He already said he don't like nobody.
He still got his baby hairs.
He damn sure don't like mulattoes.
Oh, you talking about AG? You talking about AG?
Tell the audience the truth.
I hate my gums because they black.
I hate black people.
You stupid, now.
I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
He said, I
hate that black ass Wesley Snipes.
Most of all.
You think you tough.
Man, hold on, bro. I've been hearing a whole lot of crap about back and forth with the neck. Is it really that black?
Yeah.
You ain't never seen the back and forth with his neck?
Hell no. I have
Man, that boy neck black. Well, like somebody just was doing this the whole time to him.
Like somebody just rubbed some charcoal all back there and shit.
Man.
Uncle Frank for the kill tonight again, bro.
That's why he don't like Devin Booker, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't like Devin Booker because he's a crybaby and he's soft to me.
It's plenty. Audience, don't accept that because there's plenty of crybabies in the NBA.
I don't like them niggas either. So
that's the number one reason. He's a mulatto.
Nah, HD like Trae Young. Like what?
I like Trae. Bro, what you talking about? Trae's a mulatto.
Oh, you defended Devin Booker?
He's a different mulatto. You
defended Devin Booker?
He a Mako. He a frappe Pacino. Like
he a frappe Pacino. He's stupid.
Yeah, he look more Mexican. That's why he
a caramel Frappuccino.
Yeah, he look more Mexican or Puerto Rican.
He still got his baby hair.
He said
Bro,
he still
Trae
got
Young from Oklahoma. Ain't no Puerto Ricans in Oklahoma.
Right.
See what I mean?
Right. Said Puerto Rican.
Ain't no Puerto Rican in Oklahoma.
I ain't finna let him lie to his audience like that.
I ain't lied to him. I'm just letting him know.
He ain't lying.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That man said Puerto Rican. Ain't no Puerto Ricans in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Shit, I do know. Shit, I've been to Oklahoma. Ain't no Spanish
cowboy
people
and the cowboy bucket with the horns.
That's white people. They ain't Spanish.
Right.
Man, Hispanics do it. Puerto Ricans do it too. They do it.
Man, Hispanics do snakes. Hispanics do snakes and bulls. They don't do cowboys. They don't. White people do cowboys and stuff. Snakes. Hispanic people they do.
Hey, no, the Mexicans they wear some cowboy boots though.
Yeah, they wear some cowboy boots.
Snakeskin boots.
They do.
It's the same damn thing.
But with horses.
These boys crazy, John.
I don't know. Man. I don't like that nigga, dog. So let's just break that down.
Who you don't like? Is he Devin Booker?
Yeah, I don't like Devin Booker. I don't like him.
Devin Booker coming to Orlando ASAP.
I would disown Orlando until he's off the team.
Devin Booker calling HD right now. Let me come to Orlando.
No, I'm gonna tell him. Stay over there with that. Stay over there with that Kardashian that look like a boy. You stay over there.
No, you're generous. Don't stay with the gender.
Bring that curse over here, boy.
I don't want dudes who like man ussy on my team. He all right.
Draws with the dick holes.
Right.
You date one of the man daughters, you good.
Right. We already
got to deal with a foreign.
We already got rid of one that was a man. We already got rid of one who like man Uzi. His name was Fournier, so we're good now. We don't need it.
I thought it was the white.
I thought it was the white though.
Oh yeah, the white too. Yeah, the white number 2.
White around
The
Joe.
white Mikel Petrie.
And all that, man. We had
Oh man.
Start going to the white. You don't laugh at my jokes or nothing.
had all of them, man.
Man, don't speak him in existence because you know he'll come over here trolling. I know you guys miss me.
Oh, you talking about the troll, bro?
Yeah, bro.
It's horrible.
He said through gays and stuff.
Yeah, what up, y'all?
What up, LB?
LB.
LB, what you talking about?
Mr. Strip Club Man.
They got their ass smacked. That's what happened.
There you go. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to go that way. I was like, I'm thinking that Gonzaga was going to take this. They got smacked. What was it, like 29 to like 10? Like in the first couple of minutes of the first half?
Yeah.
Then they caught up at the end. And then they had like a 10-point lead. I think, what was it, 46 to 35, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you thought Gonzaga was going to win?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why?
Wasn't they undefeated? Like throughout the whole season?
Yeah.
But playing teams that weren't going to give them a run for their money, basically. They ended up running up.
They always choke.
Dog,
Yeah, they-
who was that dude
they
that was
are
just
very
chucking the
choke.
threes and like hitting everything, dog?
Number 45, I think that was.
He was going
But
crazy.
Gonzaga ain't
Oh,
go through that gauntlet though, like that LB.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Davion Mitchell, number 45 for Baylor. I think he just kind of he upped his draft stock. He should be a late lottery pick now. They was talking
I
about
hope
the
he
late
come
first
to
round. He
come
should
to
be a
our
late
team.
lottery
He
pick.
the shooter.
So what like where would he be in the lottery pick?
Like 13 or 14, maybe.
Okay. So who's top 5?
Top 5 is the point guard from Gonzaga. Is the number 1 is gonna be Cade Cunningham, the 6'8" point guard from Oklahoma.
Right.
Then
I
it's and then it's the kid from USC, Evan Mobley. Then it's the kid from Gonzaga, Jalen Suggs, and then they got 2 young guys out of high school in the G League. Another kid named Jalen something, and then a guy named Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, so they skipped college and went to the G League.
Yeah, these 2 cats went to the G League. I think one of them, the kid Jalen, I think his name is Jalen Green or something like that. He skipped college and went to the G League. This other kid is he skipped college, but he's from France or somewhere in Europe.
Right.
Wait, so the
And
NBA
then the
allowed
number
him to
6
do that
pick,
now?
they thinking it might be HD. It might be your boy Scotty Barnes from Florida.
Okay.
State.
Yeah.
I didn't know the
He's
NBA
nice.
allowed
I
him to do
For
that.
I'm looking at Cade Cunningham, Doug. I like
Yeah.
him.
Cade
He just need
Cunningham,
to put
nice.
on.
I
He
like
need to
him
put on
too.
some good old fashioned grown man weight, but
He
know what
need
I'm
to eat
saying?
them ham hogs, nigga. He need to eat them ham hogs.
I didn't know the NBA allows you to like skip college and you can go straight to the G League. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, yeah, because Brandon Jennings, remember, he left and went overseas for a year and then came back.
Yep.
Like you could do that. Like you just got to be 19 years old. I think they put in there. As long as you're 19, no matter where you go.
19
But that
or
doesn't
1
make
year removed
sense
from high
because
school.
when you
for American
graduate,
players.
1 year removed from high school,
you're
right?
18 or 17 or 18 when you graduate out of high school. So what
Yeah,
you got to sit out a year?
No, for the guys coming from Europe, you got to be 19 years old or you have to be 1 year removed from high school.
High school,
Because I think LaMelo Ball might have still been young. He might have still been 18 when he got drafted, but
But
1
what
year
about
removed from high school.
what about players in the country that go straight? You can go straight to the G League.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in high school, you can go to the G League. It's a couple cats that are bypassing college right now to go to the G League next year.
Yeah, because that's what my cousin was
that
gonna
rule
do.
don't apply. They don't got to
overseas
be 19.
instead.
No,
Like,
no,
if
no.
you're in the
19,
country.
yeah, 19 or 1 year removed from high school. So if you're
Right.
1 year removed from high school and you're still 18 when you get drafted, it's still good because you're 1 year removed from high school.
Yeah, because that's what my cousin was gonna do. HD, he was gonna go to the G League, but he went to overseas instead.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know my cousin on Casey Hill, he was the point guard for the Gaylors.
Yeah, I know. He was nice. I liked him.
Yeah.
I like that dude.
He just played in the wrong era, man.
He did.
He played in the wrong era. He was that Rajon Rondo type at first. Just, you know what I mean?
I think he'll be straight, man. Like if he gets with the right team, because that's all you got to do. If you get with the right team, Rondo's still effective in his era, and he didn't got better shooting. You know, he didn't got his shooting better, but you know, if you could play, that's how I look at it, dog. You can play in any era, dog. If you could just play, you good. Because look at Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball's shot then got a little better.
He was doing good last night.
Ball got that height from his daddy, though.
He was doing good last night.
Because everybody's preoccupied with Zion Wilson and Brandon.
Casey was in that same class with Lonzo Ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brandon Ingram, man, he a beast. That dude does.
Yeah, I like Brandon Ingram.
I just don't like that coach they got, man. I think if they would have got the right coach, the Pelicans would be in the top 5 in the West right now.
Yeah, true.
Because they're too
man.
talented.
There's a lot of NBA coaches, man. A lot of white NBA coaches that need to go. Brad Stevens is one of them. He's a college coach. He's not an NBA coach. Period.
But I've been telling people that, man. Everybody be trying to get his white boy pass.
Billy Donovan, he's not an NBA coach. Billy Donovan need to bring his ass right back to Florida. Come on back home.
Right. He needs to leave the Bulls.
Scott Brooks is a college coach. He ain't no NBA coach either.
Yeah, but Scott Brooks is better than Donovan, though.
Yeah, he's better than him, but he's still.
Oh yeah.
He's still trash.
He
still can't coach the NBA.
That is true, man. Like I said, a lot of these guys got that white card. Now I told you on the next resume I'm doing, I'm putting white. I'm putting white on the next resume I do.
Straight up.
Telling you, because they get everything, dog. They could be the trashiest coach. They get fired. They got another job. Well, you saw what happened. You saw what happened with Adam Gase. Remember, he got fired with the Dolphins. Then he went to the Jets.
Exactly.
So that's what
Luke Walton.
Oh man, Luke Walton should have been fired. He should have been fired like 2 years ago. He should have got the job.
Exactly. How the hell, Dwayne Casey, you win Coach of the Year and you get fired? Come on, man.
Cause man, that boy is blacker than my tires. That's why. And he had the old Avery Johnson fade. They weren't gonna let that slide.
Yep.
That fade was too fresh.
Never heard of that day in my life with that Dwayne Casey situation. How the heck you get fired and you Coach of the Year and you get fired?
Yeah, but it's a blessing in disguise because look, Nick Nurse getting exposed.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Nurse.
Siakam tried to punch him, I think.
They got into it like that?
Yeah, they was getting into it. Siakam cut. They fined Siakam. Siakam was cussing him out and everything.
Imagine that.
This is nasty shit right here. This is nasty. It's disgusting.
AT cussed him out in Zimbabwe, nigga.
Now what? Hold on. I'm looking at something right now. I'm seeing Disneyland apparently has some new snack. It's like, what is it? A fried pickle corn dog served with peanut.
Yeah, they do that.
Disgusting.
What the hell?
It's like
it ain't nothing but a fried pickle, just battered on.
I had fried pickles before, and I had a corn dog before. What? Like those two sound together? That don't even sound right.
Peanut butter too. They serving it with peanut butter too on the side.
Dog, this is why America's overweight, dog.
Right. You right, LB. Stuff
That's
like
disgusting.
that.
That's disgusting.
Man, I wish I could see all this right now, but we live right now. But just
Right.
LB, the king of the strip club.
I ain't the king.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been in a strip club in like.
No.
When did the pandemic start?
No, you right. You ain't the king.
Think you ain't been to the strip club since the pandemic?
Exactly. Man, he's slipping. No, he wasn't.
They've been closed. What do you
Why be
mean?
a king when you
Not LB.
They've been closed, and I
Come
don't live in
on.
Florida and Atlanta, so it's like Florida